Hey everyone, today we're talking about whether this commercial-grade ice maker is actually worth bringing into your home bar or small cafe. If you're tired of running out of ice during parties or paying premium prices at the store, this might be the machine you need. Link is in the description if you want to check the product details on Amazon. Now, the first thing that stands out is how much ice this thing can crank out. We're talking 450 pounds in a single day. That's like filling a cooler for a backyard bash without lifting a finger. I tested it over a weekend with friends over and we went through about 100 pounds just making cocktails and keeping drinks cold. The machine kept up no problem, even during peak hours. It's not one of those tiny countertop units that wheezes after a few hours. This one runs steady and quiet, which is perfect if it's sitting in your kitchen or bar area. Another big win is the storage bin. It holds up to 120 pounds of ice, so you're not constantly emptying trays or worrying about melting. I left it running overnight and woke up to a full bin, no half-melted cubes clogging anything. The insulation is solid too. Even after 12 hours, the ice was still firm and dry, not a soggy mess like you get with cheaper models. That's a game saver if you're prepping for an event and don't want to babysit the machine. I also love how easy it is to adjust the ice thickness. You've got 3 settings: small, medium, and large cubes, so you can switch based on what you're making. Need crushed ice for a mojito? Set it to small. Making a whiskey on the rocks? Go for the big cubes. The LCD panel makes it all super simple, no confusing buttons or hidden menus. It's the kind of thing you can hand off to a bartender or even a kid helping out, and they'll figure it out in seconds. The design is another plus. It's built to fit under counters, which saves space in tight kitchens or bars. But if you don't have cabinetry, it works fine freestanding too, just make sure you've got good airflow around it. I set mine up in the corner of my garage turned bar and it's been running smooth without overheating. The stainless steel finish looks professional too, so it doesn't look out of place whether it's in a home setup or a small cafe. One thing to keep in mind is the water hookup. Unlike some countertop ice makers that just need a reservoir filled manually, this one requires a continuous water supply. That means you'll need to either run a dedicated line or use a gravity-fed tank, which adds a little complexity. If you're not comfortable with basic plumbing, you might want to call in a handyman or at least watch a few YouTube tutorials before setting it up. Also, it's a bit heavy, around 80 pounds empty, so plan on needing help moving it into place. Noise-wise, it's quieter than I expected for a commercial machine, but it's not silent. If you're running it in an open kitchen or near a living area, you'll definitely hear the compressor kick on every now and then. It's not loud enough to be annoying, but it's not whisper quiet either. If you're a light sleeper or sensitive to background noise, you might want to place it away from bedrooms or quiet spaces. So, who's this ice maker really for? If you host parties often, run a small bar, or just hate dealing with ice trays, this machine is a solid investment. It's built to last, produces ice fast, and keeps it fresh without constant attention. The only real downsides are the water hookup requirement and the noise level, which might not suit everyone. If you're on the fence, I'd say go for it, especially if you've been frustrated with other ice makers in the past. The link is below if you want to take a closer look. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.